Sometimes I wonder if we are ready for progressive living, like we say. So yesterday being the 25th of August, 2026, something happened to me. Random stuff. I went to play football in the morning. It was a public holiday. Shouts to my guys at each side. Played football with them after like 3 weeks. The referee vexed me, by the way. Gave me a yellow card for something that wasn't the thing, and it be like the guy that pick on me and all that. But yeah, after that, I went back home, changed up, moved around. I went to buy food at Crispy Chicken because I was hungry. The network was doing anyhow. Got to Ifite. My friend dropped me off at Crispy. Got into Crispy and I realized that the network was bad. I didn't have cash. So this is me complaining or asking if we're ready for progressive living because of the whole cashless policy thingy. That now nobody moves with cash that much. You just want to do transfers and all that. Yeah. Got to Crispy Chicken. I just sat down because I knew that the network was bad. I had some cash in my pocket, but it wasn't up to like 5K. I had like 3K in my pocket. Mint, by the way. Some guys were trying to pay. They bought stuff worth like 15K and they were trying to pay. The network wasn't going. MTN and Airtel went off. Me, I just sat down there because I thank God I'd not bought anything yet or I'd not ordered anything yet. So I just sat down and was waiting for the network to come so that I would be able to pay because I have to do transfers. I'm using MTN, I'm using Airtel. Bruh, in the words of my friend, tell me why I would sit there for like, how they call for close to an hour, just waiting for network. And then it was scorching hot yesterday. The sun was crazy. Going outside, nah. Make I chop their AC small now. So I sat in there, did my thing, it didn't work. I just stood up. As I left, I walked to probably crossed the roundabout to get a cab that was going to Ikotansa. So I got to that access. The network came back. First thing I did was just go to the POS guy that was there. We drew like 10K and then went back to Crispy again. That stress under that sun to go and buy this thing, what's it called? To buy the food I needed. Man, finally got it. And then when I was going, I was just thinking like, this is almost 1 hour of my life put on hold. I couldn't reach anybody. Even the guys that tried to pay, yeah, they called somebody to pay for them. The guy paid, but the problem now was the guy paid, did a transfer from wherever he was. I don't know how they succeeded in calling the guy and calling the account number because the network was quite shitty. Now, the Crispy guys could not see the payment, the transaction because their POS needed network and there was no network. So this is me saying the progressive living that we are looking for with the cashless policy and all that. If network goes off for a day, a whole freaking day, a lot of people's life are put on hold. You can't do businesses, except you go and borrow money from POS person and pay the person later. That's the only way. Because even your card, I think the POS also needs network to do that transaction. But we are so quick to OPay is like back pocket now. Money for OPay and I just pay one time and it's gone. You get me? But 1 hour of no network, I see what I went through, see what people went through. Not just me. I'm sure a lot of businesses stalled because of that little time. For me, I think Starlink should just go ahead and just spoil the market, man. They should just make my fights because the fuck can't rely on these guys. Maybe I should just get a third SIM, another eSIM, and just put a Glow SIM there. Maybe one of them will be alive when the other is dead. That's the only way you rely on them at this point. But man, it's questionable, man. It's really, really questionable. Are we ready? Do we have the infrastructure for all that? Man, what a day. Still talking about that whole progressive living thing and all that. My area, that's like, I've been using prepaid meters for some time, yeah? Prepaid meters, know how they work. You pay based on what you use and all that. And my area, a lot of people are using, maybe everybody on, like majority of people on my streets would be like maybe 4 or 5 on that street that were using prepaid. Majority used this thing, what they called, the post. Is it? It's not postpaid, man. It's estimated bill. Now, estimated was a cheat code for them because they just had to pay a certain amount and then they could enjoy the light as much as they wanted. No real control. So now they're putting meters. Meters are coming. Meters are enter the area. So now you have like, there's a compound that's close to mine that's like, I don't know how many houses are in that place, man. They finish like 50. By their area, finish like 50 houses, bro. Now they have meters in that space. My neighbor used to be nice because they used to have like this borehole in front of them where they give water to the whole street and all, yeah. So they pump water. Oh, it's estimated. So I knew that at the end of the month it's 10K I'll pay. So they pump water and then people always fetch water on the street. Like it's community such as CSR, community social responsibility or whatever. That's what it was. But since they give meter, man, Papi never on water one time. Because now he has to pump water with his money. And if he does that for the whole fucking street, do you know what that is? The other day I was walking into the house. I was hearing he had a meeting with his tenants in the compound because like we share a fence. So I could literally hear the whole conversation. It was like, now me pump water the last time. We're not supposed to bring money, bring that to make we pump water. Like, bro. They pumping of water and that. They said, I was like, oh, if they are having this kind of internal fracas in the compound about water pumping, then the street is gone. They are not going to ever pump water for the streets. Because why? Except maybe people come together and give like a certain amount of money and say, okay, do pump. But how long? Because if you do that, the whole street is falling out for you, man. The whole freaking street. And the people are very funny because they will not want to give money. They will not want to pay. They won't pay money. They will not give that money. But once they see that water, they will carry 32 buckets and fall out. Now, them go bring all those buckets out. I remember when the tap was leaking, like it was bad. They had played and then broken the pipe or something like that. So if you can't put it off because it will still be dripping and all that. People that have businesses that thrive on that water at the time were just looking at it. I had to just wake up one morning. I spent about 15K, change the pipes that change the pipes, that whole place. Imagine me changing the pipes and fixing it, paying somebody to do that whole thing, and then a guy that has a dry cleaning shop beside me, or just directly opposite the tap, that uses the water. They tell me, say, nice one, oh, you don't do well, oh yeah, now come buy us beer now. I used to be, God, retarded, man. Borderline retards. They just did a borderline. They just cross. They don't cross. Like, man, I was irritated, disgusted, and everything, man. I just had to hold myself. But again, progressive living. I wish we are ready for all that because now meters, you can't even give water to the street. Your compound, you're fighting over who's pumping and who's not pumping. It's just sad stuff, man. Progressive living, I'm done. I think that's enough for this episode. I don't want to do long episodes. Shorts, so it keeps you going. I've been listening to some songs and some projects this period. I've been listening to a couple. Shout out to my brother Zikima's The Other City. I've been listening to The Other City for some time. This week, I've been listening to Happy Day. Happy Day is like a record that I love so much. You have St. Bottles is also a jam inside there. 3rd November. Here we go. Yeah, good stuff. That's some cool stuff. Not like I did not hear the project before it dropped. I heard it before it dropped, but Zikimas and Danny Bro are still of this project. Check it out. I'll drop the link in the pod so you can just check and see projects that I gave out here. The Other City, A Little Vengeance by Jessie Reyes. Jessie Reyes is one of those females that I love her perspective because she does not come and do bad bitch like, oh, she comes in expresses. She's like the female Tory Lanez, man. She expresses herself as she is. And then Tory Lanez's younger brother, Yoko Gold, I've been listening to him to Escape from Limbo. There's an old project, but like I said, I like to listen to projects and I like to listen to old projects too. Leon Thomas, I feel like his old project, the EP called Folks, Pholks. Yeah, so that's what I've been listening to this period. Anyways, appreciate the love. This weekend is going to be amazing because I'll be traveling. I think I should be traveling this weekend to Bekwara, Africa to be precise, for the New Yam Festival. I was at Tugep for the Liverpool and stuff, but Africa is like my hometown now. So I'll be there for like the New Yam Festival on the 30th. Yes, sir. Peace and love. And again, thank you so much for always checking in and hearing how my boring life goes. Love y'all. Peace out.